Good morning. Namaste, everyone. I was just waiting for my camera to, I turned it on and it didn't do anything. It just sat there still and then it like, went fast. So I have no idea what the beginning of this video is going to look like. Namaste, everyone. It is Friday, all right? Like, woo-hoo-hoo, TGIF, right? For me, it doesn't really matter one way or the other. But, happy Friday to everyone who works, Monday through Friday, and today she's like, ooh, Friday day to party, right? So, good morning. It is let me check, I guess it is the, wow, the 19th of February already. My goodness. 2016. 2016 is already like, yeah, right? we were just, weren't we just hailing in the new year? And already it's more than halfway through the second month of the year already. That's just so cool, right? The energies of today, I'm feeling creative. I was feeling creative yesterday. And I used that creative energy yesterday to do a lot of little things I needed to get done, around the house. Little chores, this and that. And now I'm getting sparked full of ideas of, I have these little hurdles I need to overcome with, to bring the abundance in. Say if it's like running, I shouldn't say running a race. How am I going to put this? And they're not hurdles either. They're just, it's like, you have to get from here to there. And so you got to find the right path that's going to get you there. See what I'm saying? And then you come up with these roadblocks, like say, like in my situation, it'd just be easier to tell you what's going on rather than trying to make up some metaphor, right? I am trying to manifest abundance in my life. I'm also very much about manifesting true love in my life. We all know this, right? So all these years ago, when I first spotted this person and felt that, like, what the hell am I feeling? And now figured out that, wow, I really am in love with this person. Okay. So anyway, but way back when, God made the two of us, he and I, actually enter into a kind of like a contract, where we would not meet. God said we weren't supposed to meet until after I was the one who was like famous, and I was supposed to become famous for myself, for who I am, not as being this person's, other, and that being my claim to fame. I was supposed to be famous before we meet. I was supposed to meet him, and he's already famous. So it was kind of an odd little thing for God to have us promise, but we did. We promised it that, and so, like, I never went around, tried to meet him, and he doesn't come around trying to meet me. We're trying to hold, even though we want to, even though, boy, we really would rather. So, okay, so what I need to do now is, God's telling me it's time now. And so I started making the videos and putting myself out there in the world. But God is saying I need to do this in a big way, okay? Now, we all know I'm a musician, but you've seen, like, little crumbs of my music. I really haven't put out, anything in a spectacular fashion yet. And I will. But what God says I need to do is he wants me to be a model. He wants me to show, in this dress. And I feel like the damsel in distress in that dress. And okay, so I actually have a modeling agency in my home state that says, oh yeah, Gina, we'll put you to work. There's a big demand for chicks my age who look halfway like I do, right? Which is kind of cool. So cool. But what I need is a portfolio. Oh my God. So we all know how expensive photographers are. in one way or another. Okay. I don't have a whole lot of currency. I don't have any currency. Okay, so I can't go that fashion and hire somebody. And then when we use someone who is not hired for money, and like I have an old friend, an old dear friend, and but there's too much emotion involved there, and I don't think I'm going to be able to work with him. I really don't. And then I have a brand new friend who is also a photographer. But then I think there's the chance of the emotional thing happening there too, and I really don't want to mislead anyone. I don't want to hurt anyone. I'm not on my way to distract myself on my path anymore. I've you know, matter of fact, you know, if you go look at like The Way We Were, I do a cover of The Way We Were, and that extremely handsome person on the side of me is a dear friend. God, I love him so much. He's like carved out of marble, even at his age. He's just beautiful on the inside. He's such a good person. He's just not my other, whom I'm in love with, who we all know, right? It's just, and so even somebody who I love and who is, have you ever seen a handsomer man? I mean, really, he's just beautiful, and he's beautiful inside and out too, ladies. And he's single, ladies. So, but yeah, like even someone as perfect as he couldn't make my heart not feel what it feels. So I'm convinced that, okay, there might not be logic involved, but logic isn't involved in love. It's just love. I like being able to feel this at all. You see? Being able to, wow, you know, the thought of my other half existing somewhere on this earth at the same time I exist on this earth is just incredible. Okay, just that alone is incredible. Now, like existing on this earth, and on most incarnations I've existed on this earth and understood in here that my other half was in a spirit realm at the time, in another realm, that I was to make it through this life, through that the other past life. I was understanding that I was making it through as a singular being, and that only, on the other side would I be with my other. But in this life, I was incarnated knowing that my other exists on this earth somewhere with me. It's like, holy, what? You're kidding. This is the lifetime? This is the lifetime that my other exists on this earth with me? Oh my God. So now I'm like, this lifetime. I want, this is the time. And then I witnessed it, and then it's like, wow. And then even now 30 years later, I'm so convinced. This is so cool. So here we are, and I'm manifesting this big grand, it's like Kabbalah. They call it Kabbalah now. I've studied since, and verified that everything that God told me in this way and in this way, is all the stuff that has been written down throughout the thousands of years. The sacred knowledge that has been kept, the Templars and all the blah, 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 have been guarding this secret knowledge, and da-da-da-da. And I was born bursting with it. Oh, thank you. So this is the lifetime. So I'm feeling very creative. And the same way where I did some art pics, where I take video of myself and then I go and I take a snapshot of the video. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to, use my laptop and get cuckoo. I not want to do it in here. There's no room in here to really do it. But I work at a college. It would make a wonderful backdrop. I'm going to take my laptop up to the college next time I have to go up there. And, I'll put on, this dress and that dress and the other dress, and this costume and that costume and the other costume. And I will take a slew of pictures of myself and I'll take a slew of videos, And then I'll go and pick just the right snapshots out of the videos and put together my portfolio. You know, it might take me a little bit, but I'm never in a hurry of anything, and this will keep, like like another line I always quote myself, so funny, but you know, those keeping to a narrow path often find themselves alone, and walks on eggs trusts that one day she'll find the he to call her own. And I see him, and I want him, and I gotta head to him, and I gotta head to him in the way that God asked me to head to him. That God has, it was a vow. It wasn't just a, oh yeah, sure, God, I think I'll get around to it. No, it was a solemn vow that I keep to. All my life, I keep to my solemn vows. And only the voices in here lead me in my path. The voices out here, they usually try to seem to distract me from my path, but only in here do I walk my path to my truth. And my heart is my guide. My heart is my guide. So, anyway, today is a day for being very, very creative. You see, I just come up with all these great ideas, right? Because I need to accomplish something. And I need to accomplish that something without fucking up other things. Ooh. Oh, can you say? Oh, yeah, it's the internet. See, I can say it there. I can be very Italian, very rock and roll, very Italian. It's probably, you know, that's one of the things that keeps me from doing, you know, other kind of professions is my mouth is very rock and roll, very Italian. You know, I used to work in a school department with little kids, you know, they'd be like, Miss, did you hear yourself? And I'd be like, what, why? You know, like, Miss, what you just said. It's like, oh, shh. But no, I'm very rock and roll. I'm very plain, in your face, Italian rock and roll, you know. One of the guys when it comes to talking, right? So, excuse, any, you know, whatever swear words that come out to her little mouth, you know. I forget one time I was in, because I've done a lot of traveling. I like to travel. I like people, and I like landscapes, okay? So I traveled around the U.S. of A. And I've never been abroad. Well, I've always been abroad, you know, this broad right here, but this broad likes to travel, and I've never traveled outside of the country yet. But but people, you know, there's an area where people well, there are many areas in America where people are very you know, they're very Bible-y, you know, they're very from the Bible, and a little thing like me, you know, they seem to come and I wear little dresses, and I look all sweet, and I walk around on my toes, and I hold my hands up, you know, but I swear like a truck driver, and boy did I was like, you know what I'm saying, and burn her. She's wearing no bra, no shoes, and she swears. And the menfolk love her. Kill her. Bad. No, not anymore, no. No, they... No more burn her. No, they're like, oh, wow, she's cool, you know. Call her over, let's smoke a joint with her, you know. That's what I find no matter where I go. I'm making friends, I meet people. I just love people, you know, I really do. I love you all. I really do. Every new conversation, every new smile, every new, you know, I like meeting kids, and I like meeting old people, and dogs and cats and all the other critters. I am love. It's what I am. See what I'm saying? And if I let myself be my natural self, it's just all love, you know, instead of, you know, as a child, learn to squelch that, try to hold the love on the inside without showing it on the outside. And now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now I can just let my love light blossom, right? So, happy, wonderful creativity, everyone. Like I am. You know, you find a solution to a problem. It's like, okay, so there's a problem. But a problem would exist if the solution didn't already exist, okay? So that's what it's all about. It's about being in that mind of course there's solutions. That's why there's problems, right? It's this grand puzzle. It's like a video game, you know? When you sit down to play a video game, you don't say, oh, there's no way to win this game. You know there's a solution to get through the puzzle. You know there is one because it was programmed into it. So which makes you play and figure out, well, I know there's a solution, so I'm going to figure it out. And you do figure it out, and it's like, oh, wow, that was easy after you do, right? If you sat down to the video game thinking, well, there's no solution, you wouldn't continue, right? With life, people sit down and say, oh, there's no solution. But there is, just like a video game. Of course there's a solution. It's up to us to figure out what the solution is. So that's what today is. Today's that day of there is a solution. We are the solution. Our creativity is our solution. Filtered through the truth. Our own truth, not, well, some other person's idea, and something that doesn't feel comfortable. I'm going to shove myself in no more shoving yourself in an uncomfortable box. You know what I'm saying? It's about being totally comfortable. So, be comfortable with your creativity. I can't wait to see what comes out of everyone. I can't wait to see what comes out of me, you know? Can't wait to show, even on this video, you know, the manifestation of, it was show it right here on video. Here I am, Gina Louisa. What's today? Today is February the 18th, right? Isn't that the 18th? Or the 19th? It's the 19th. Okay, exactly. Today's the 19th, 2016, and I am poor. Right? My son is actually supporting me. So, you know, I don't even have a car right now. I have, and I have only a part-time job that's like, you know, one shift a week is paying me ungats, okay? So I'm in a very indigent spot in my life, so it's a good place to start to show everyone about this manifestation, you know. I have a mantra here, Nam Myo Ho Renge Kyo, and it does feel good to say Nam Myo Ho Renge Kyo. I can feel the energies of the universe smiling at me when I say that. So I say that often throughout the day, and I have my crystals that I made, you know. I didn't make the crystals, actually. The good Lord made the crystals. But I affixed them to this. These are all stones. These are all actual quartz crystals. And then when you get around here, then these are all the actual stones of all the hues. Isn't that lovely? Every one of those hues. Down to, right? Isn't it beautiful? I want you to be able to see those, see? And so what I do is I say, as I go through the quartz one, every day and in every way, everything is getting better and better and better. And I say that as I go through all of the quartz crystals, right? And then when I hit the colors, because the colors are what we are, right? So I say every day and in every way, I am getting better and better and better. And in the red, that's my stability, you know, that's our foundation, that's our financial stability. Because if we don't feel abundant, then we can't put it out there. You see what I'm saying? We have to feel abundant to be able to put it out there, to be able to feel secure, and so all of the colors all rest one on the other. So every day and in every way, I am becoming better and better and better. Every day and in every way, I am becoming better and better and better. And I say that as I focus on the color, my own hue of the color, you see, right? You know, that in the oranges right here in the belly, and then you know, up a little further and up a little further till we get to the greens of the heart, and up a little further and up a little further till we get to the blues of the throat, and then up a little further and up a little further, you know, and then we get to the pineal gland here, and then up a little further and up a little further, and then we're raising above, and then boom, back into the world, you see? And then I start with every day and every way. Everything is getting better and better, and I say that, it's like, this is my, like, you know, well, I grew up very Catholic. We had like the rosary. Rosaries are like warrior war beads. I think they make things worse and worse and worse. Because, oh, Lord, help me, help me, help me. And then, of course, you know, it's awful, it's awful, it's awful. So, of course, you're going to get more awful back. Right? But I use these. I use my rainbows. And actually, I would go through the trouble to make these for someone if they really wanted them. I mean, I ordered all of the different shoes, and I'll sit there and sew the damn thing, like I did for myself. If somebody, that really wants one, contact me, and I'll see about, you know, I guess I could sell it. It does take a while to do, but I don't want to be expensive for anyone. I just want to help. But these are nice, And this way here, it would, if I'll put it together for you, then unless you would have to order all the different colors like I did, and put it together, But I like having all the different colors. I do different things with, But anyway, so see, creativity is another idea, Maybe I can, if anybody wants to order one of their every day and in every way, everything is getting better and better and better with the quartz crystals. Then you get down to the colors and really focus on that color view. Every day and in every way, I am getting better and better. Every day and in every way, I am getting better and better. Mantras. So anyway, and then I put them in the sunlight, and they just gather the sunlight for me, and they smile and twinkle, and I hear them. I always hear stones talk to me. But it's running on. We're getting, past 21 minutes now. So, namaste, everyone. It is I, Gina Louisa, just pouring that fresh creative energy out to everyone. So it ripples out, and all the creation, and we all bring ourselves this level 1 creative energy. I love you all with all my heart and all my soul. Namaste. I'll see you in the morning, if not sooner.